Учебный театр Института лингвистики продолжает 17-й театральный сезон. Сегодня мы вам показываем спектакль по рассказу Джон Харрис, выпуск 1981 года, на английском языке в исполнении группы первого курса переводчиков. Английский язык все знают, переводить не надо? Не все? Хорошо, в двух словах. В 1981 году, через 20 лет после окончания школы ведьм, в ресторане, вы считаете, что это ресторан, встречаются ведьмы. И героиня, от имени которой написан рассказ, очень не хочет идти на эту встречу, потому что у нее нормальный муж, ведьмак, у нее нормальные дети, и она вот этим колдовством уже не занимается. А все начинают хвастаться своими успехами и подначивать ее. Сделай то, сделай все. Она, поскольку пришла первая, от волнения начинает даже так слегка выпивать. И выясняет, что выпил уже 3/4 бутылку, приходится ей эту бутылку прятать. Ну, действительно, девушки собираются, хвастаются своими успехами и подначивают ее: сделай что-нибудь, хотя бы зажги свечу. Она пытается это сделать, у нее ничего не получается. И вдруг свеча загорается со странным каким-то светом, взрывается, улетает, и все обалдевают. Ты что, стал метаморфисткой? Ты связалась с хаосом, а это какие-то страшные запредельные вещи. Она понимает, что ей кто-то помог и не может понять, кто. Дальше, видимо, опять хвастает своими успехами, но ей кажется, героине, что кто-то заколдовал даже вино и воду, потому что начинаются какие-то скандалы, конфликты, дело доходит до драки, и опять какие-то непонятные лучи энергии. Тут, значит, все это, кому обожгло брови, кому обожгло волосы, кому обожгло что. И она обращает внимание на одну самую тихую ведьму. Она была самой тихой, когда училась, и сейчас самой тихой. Сидит так себе вроде как засыпает. Ей кажется, что это она это. Вот эта Юдив была тихой девочкой, и из школы обычно на праздники не уезжала. И в один из праздников Рождества и главную героиню Кейт не забрали домой, потому что родители уехали. И Кейт с этой Юдив разделила то, что у нее было: рождественский пирог и какую-то настойку. И, видимо, вот эта Юдив, как поняла Кейт, благодарность за то, ей не помогла. И в конце выяснилось, Юдив стала метаморфисткой высшего класса, муж у нее ведьмак тоже высшего класса, и вообще она может за все что угодно, хоть запродавать тут всех. И напоследок Юдив всем сказала, что она про них думает. Говорит: вы все не настоящие ведьмы, Кейт, кроме тебя. Я, как помню добрые дела, не верю вместе, меня ждет муж и ушел. Все побежали смотреть в окно, и Кейт увидела, идет, а девочка была маленькая, худенькая, и даже тетечка тут сидела такая, какая-то незаметная. Вдруг Кейт увидела, идет прекрасная высокая молодая пара, и даже воздух вокруг них светится. Итак, это по счету 91-й спектакль, будете смеяться. Джон Харрис, выпуск 1981 года на английском языке, в исполнении группы первого курса переводчиков. Преподаватель английского языка Анна Сергеевна Комарова. Даю третий звонок.
Our class of 81, all mirroring the photo. Already I was feeling a little nervous. We'd made the promise 20 years ago, an immeasurable distance for our 18-year-old selves. Since then, I had heard rumors, read a couple of pieces in the paper, but otherwise I had had little contact with any of my school friends, except for the occasional greetings card at Lammas or Yule. I wondered rather petulantly whose stupid idea it had been to hold our 20-year reunion at Bella Pasta anyway.
You arrived early, you may have a seat.
Thank you. I arrived early. The note had said 12:30, and it was barely 10 past. Yes, an unmeasurable time. There I was, demure in my little black uniform, holding my first broom proudly in my right hand. Of course, broom is merely symbolic nowadays. No adult witch would ever choose to squander their cheek when making a broom fly. Why bother? You can get pampered in business class. It wasn't that I wasn't satisfied with my life, I told myself. Who needs magic when you can have security? 38, housewife, married to management consultant, house in Croydon, 2 boys, 15 and 12, and a familiar for all time's sake, deliriously happy. Well, happy anyway. Well, some of the time. Now the bottle looked 3/4 empty. It wasn't that, of course. It's just the way bottles are made, so narrow at the top. So the moment you pour even a small glass, it looks as if you drank half of it already. Now when others came, they would all notice.
Darling,
No,
you haven't changed a bit.
how stylish you look.
Well, one of us has to make an effort, sweetheart. We are none of us 18 anymore, are we?
Yes, yeah. Hello, darling. How are you? Fine, thank you. And you? Fine. I thought I was going to be the only one that's wearing black.
Oh, your order looks terrible. Oh, this one is great. Waitress! Waitress, can I talk to you about the menu?
Okay.
Some mineral water, please, at first, and I noticed there isn't a special vegetarian option.
Well, if you had a mushroom omelette or the fusilli,
I don't eat eggs, and neither did you if you had any idea of what you did to your coma. Is it with pasta?
it is.
So, I can't possibly eat with pasta. It's far too in for my body type. I think I'll be happy with just refrigerated water and organic green salad.
Okay.
Terrific to see you. Where is the booth? After all these years, yeah, what lucks we had. Oh no! Is that creepy one's girl? Quick, push up so she won't sit here.
Hi.
Hi. Waitress! Please take it away.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm so sorry I'm late. I had a meeting with a very special client who's been having the most ghastly trouble with the media. I couldn't possibly tell you, it's very sensitive. I know you understand if I don't say anymore. Isn't there someone missing?
It's Paul White. I forgot about him completely.
Easy to do.
Paul has been a brilliant student, completely devoted to his work and cautious for our female exuberance.
It was taken to be applauded his part to trick and seduce us, but in spite of many efforts to enchant him, no one had ever managed.
I now suspected that he'd been genuinely ambitious.
Girls played no part in his studies.
I doubt it would come today.
Well, it's another one. If he isn't here by now, I think we should start. I had a meeting at 2:15.
Lunch, if taken at all, should never last more than half an hour.
Everyone is agreed no one should be expected to wait for White. So we ordered.
An organic green salad. Fruits are too young and the dishes have souls.
Soup and ciabatta, please. The fusilli, please.
The steak, very rare, and a double portion of chips. I looked at her endlessly, wishing I was brave enough to do the same. Though, under Carol's exhilarating gaze, I finally opted for a vegetarian pizza, which, being potentially dangerous, had the advantage of being potentially non-dangerous. Now, thank you.
Oh, but Jane had any dessert. Laura was on permanent diet.
Dizzy kept looking at her watch.
Carol's disapproving comment made the rest. Instead, we talked. Now came what I had been dreading, the questions, the boasting, the lies.
Dizzy led the conversation at first with anecdotes of medieval witchcraft.
Jane was a house expert specializing in ecclesial and banishing rituals. Feng Shui, so just last millennium, shamanism and their thing right now.
Carol, who worked with pyramids.
Marvana, who was a crystal healer, married to an ordinance, with 2 familiars and a wolf.
Gloria, who had been divorced 3 times and was currently teaching a course on tantric sex and meditation at the University of Warwick.
You've been very quiet. What about you? Where have your studies led you?
Now came the moment I had feared. Explaining about Alex and the boys was easy enough, even inspiring. But if she somehow discovered the real secret, the terrible, unmentionable thing, I said something flippant about motherhood being a full-time job and wished Carol would choose someone else to cross-examine. But she was as tenacious as bogwort.
Your R is very muddy. Yes. How about a basic entry to begin with?
I imagined something about being a little out of shape.
Go on, just a little one. No one's going to laugh at you for that mistake.
Really, Carol.
You can manage a little one. How about a little levitation or a summoning?
That was love. If I could summon anything after all these years, it would be a nice deep hole to hide in.
All right then. Just light this candle. Simplest trick in the world. It's like riding a broom, you'll never forget how to do it. Go and show us how. Light the candle.
Light it! Light it! Light it! The terrible secret, the thing no witch can ever admit, was about to be revealed. It was Alex's fault, I told myself, frowning hard at the cold week. Being married to a non-witch is a bit like being married to a non-smoker. Everyday clash of interests. Eventually someone has to give, and I was the one who gave for the sake of our marriage and our children.
Darling, I don't think she can.
She can't help, she's lost.
I thought you said you were out of shape.
I thought quickly and hard. Someone had helped me. Someone who didn't want to see me humiliated.
Golly, what's happened there?
A joke.
A joke? You nearly burned my eyebrows off.
More powerful than I thought. I'm so sorry.
Where had you advanced to training? Who had been your mentor? You haven't been taking anything you shouldn't have, you?
You mean kids?
Yes.
Don't be silly. It takes a lot of work to become a case eliminator. And I had never understood the principles 20 years ago. Carol continued to look at me suspiciously for a while, but then, to my relief, the conversation turned to other things.
Marvana and Dizzy began a violent argument about a disparaging comment. Dizzy had once supposedly made about the shape of Marvana's skull.
Gloria was trying to demonstrate how to change a salt celery to a hamster.
Carol was a tiny inspired voice of tantric sex teachings and behind the doors of Africa and tablets offered by...
It's disgusting, that's what it is. Coerced about like a gaggle of goblins. I thought it was going to be a meeting of minds, an opportunity to share the 20 years experience on the path of the wise.
Oh, put a sock in it, Carrie. You always have been a frightful little bleeder. No wonder you ended up in a commune full of sheep.
Now look here, just because you were copped in 3 years running.
Girls, is there any way to behave?
You can shut up as well.
You and your media magic, and you really think that a body job of yours looks anything other than grotesque?
Was it true?
Yes.
I'll have you know, my body is perfectly natural. I take care of myself. I work out.
Come off it, darling. It's nothing to be ashamed nowadays. Most of features has a little cantrip or two set by when the things began to sag.
Well, it'll take a hell of a lot more than a cantrip to fix those fat calves of yours.
I say!
What did you do?
Nothing. What did you do?
What lugs? Like the old days.
Precisely.
I had almost forgotten about her. She had seemed half asleep during most of the meal, and as far as I knew, had hardly spoken a word. She never seemed to get letters from home, and spent every retired holiday at school. I had to stay myself once. My parents had had to go to an occult conference in New Zealand, so I was left at school feeling terribly miserable, despite all the trunk of presents they had sent me. She didn't seek me out. All the same, she was the only company around, and last night the two of us shared the last of my new love and a bottle of elderberry wine. What did you do after school, Judith?
Nothing much. I got married. He's a psychonaut who lectures in morphic field theory and chaotic paradigm.
Really? And how about you?
I became a metamorphosis, a shaper if you like, specializing in body jobs for the comical and concerned.
Goddess, you're a Taoist?
Someone has to do it, and if people want to pay for my services rather than study the arts for themselves. Pay taking karma from their lives? Who cares? And if Daisy wants to spend her next life as a radish, who am I to criticize? You always looked down on me. I was always the common joke.
Judith, it had occurred to me that with her resources now, it would be child's play for Judith to change us all into cockroaches if she chose to do it. Now I understood who had helped me. My throat was suddenly rather dry.
None of you have changed much since then. Gloria is still sleek. Dizzy is still a attention grabber. Jane a snob. Carol a talentless phony. And Miranda, you're just an idiot. None of you are real wishes at all. Except for you. I remember that Yuletide you shared your cake with me in the dome. Fortunately, I can't keep a secret. And I don't believe in revenge.
During this little speech, she had stood up, and I noticed for the first time how tall she was. I wondered also why I thought she looked old. Now she looked young, clear-skinned, almost beautiful.
Well, I have to go now. My husband said he'd call for me about now, and I don't want to keep him waiting.
When we were sure she had gone, we all ran to the window. We saw them then for a moment, the real witches walking away hand in hand.
For a second I thought it was Paul White, but there was no way of knowing for sure.
He and Judith walked slowly down the street, and I wondered how it was possible for two people to look so free and calm and sure of themselves and the future. I watched them into the distance.
The witches swung back one by one to the table, and the conversation slowly returned.
I wondered maybe the payment shimmered a little in their way, but I couldn't be sure of that either.